Hey, it's me, Rasheed, coach, speaker, and author, and welcome to the September issue of Catch the Coach, your newsletter for fulfillment. Maybe many of you are getting the coat back on, or you're getting ready to go back to work, or maybe you've headed back to work, back to business, and getting back along with things. So what I wanted to do in this episode was just really briefly give some tips. Maybe you're on that long journey, that commute, might even be able to hear the trains in the background. Maybe that's you, you're just getting ready to get back. How are you feeling about it? Are you excited about it? Are you daunted by it? Do you feel as though you're ready for a kind of a change? All of these things are very, very natural. Emotions, maybe you're apprehensive about it. Maybe you're starting a new role. Maybe you're tying up an old role. Maybe it is that you're undertaking new studies. Maybe there's all sorts of changes for you in your career and in your business. And I just wanted to just share really just three quick tips. And they're about people. They're about professional development, and they're also about your pathway. Let's start off with the first thing around pathway, because it's worth you asking yourself, do I feel as though I'm actually on the right path? Do you feel as though you're on the right path for you? It might well be that things are changing. You might be wanting to change things up. It might be that you're wanting to go in a completely different direction. Give yourself that time to pause and think, where am I now? Where is it I'm going? Am I wanting to change things? Am I ready to move on up or just change things completely? That is very, very natural. That can happen in you in your career. It can happen in your business. That's the first thing, thinking about your career path. And there can be all sorts of people who can help you, mentors, colleagues, trusted friends. There might be all sorts of courses, all sorts of resources out there to help you, and coaches, mentors, all sorts of different people. So that's the first thing about your path. The next thing to think about really is people, because your career is all dependent on your people and your people relationships. What your people relationships like in the workplace? Maybe it's that you're dreading, or that you're looking forward to actually. What's really, really important throughout your career is to develop those really rich, meaningful relationships, those good working relationships with everybody, not just your immediate team, not just with your customers, but with all of your colleagues, seniors, juniors, and everything else. I remember once somebody who attended one of my networking events talked about how they like to, their approach to things is that they will, they'll connect with people in terms of thirds. A third of their time thinking about their peer network, of the people at the same level as them. A third in terms of people more senior from them, perhaps they could learn from, and might be able to help develop them. And a third with people who are more junior than them, that they can pass on their skills and knowledge back to them. I love that approach. And that people bit has to do with your network. So many people say that your net worth is your network, and maybe that links to, if you're wanting to make some kind of changes, to be thinking a little bit about where it is that you are with your career network. That leads us on to the third and final one, which is kind of personal and professional development, the development piece of this. Life is a learning journey. We have to keep on moving and evolving whilst the world keeps spinning. And things will be changing. So even if you're standing still, the world around you is kind of moving. People are developing, organizations are moving, the technology and everything else is developing. So we need to develop with it. Something not to be daunted about, but we need to be very present with it. I have a saying that your career development is your business. Your career development is your business. Now, you might be lucky, you might have a very supportive organization, a very, very, very supportive boss who may well be putting things in front of you. Think about this, think about that, things to help you within your role, training opportunities, shadowing opportunities, mentoring opportunities, networking opportunities, new introductions, new skills on the job, training, apprenticeships, you name it, stretch projects, those kind of projects that will help you gain new skills. There are so many different ways in which we can grow in terms of professionally. So things like that are worth really thinking about. Where is it that you're at? Are you familiar with what kind of things are available within the organization? Are you looking on the intranet and so on? Sometimes people are so busy. I've been there where I haven't even really looked up and seen what's available. I remember in my very first career, first 10 years, I was very ambitious when I started, but I got so caught up in the busyness of all the day-to-day, I stopped thinking about my own development. And it's really important that you're mindful about your own development. So find out what's available within, externally. This is where also things like LinkedIn can be useful. Twitter, as was, is it called X now? All sorts of ways, all sorts of ways. And again, this is where your peer network can help you. They might say, hey, look at this, we've got this running, the organisation's running this, or come along to this event. There's all sorts of ways to develop yourself. And maybe it is that you're looking for a coach, or maybe it is that you'll be looking for a mentor to help you on that professional development journey. So those are really my three things as you head back to work, as you head back to business. And if you're in business, the same thing applies to you. That business development, what are the things that you need to do? What are the skills that you have? What are the skills that you need to learn, perhaps through courses? And maybe as we begin to wrap up, if you're looking for help to help you along the way, why not come along to my Networking for Success webinar? It's free, it's online, it's just an hour, held monthly in proud partnership with the British Library's Business and IP Centre. So if you take a look under this video, you'll probably see the link to that. And also, if you're in business, why not come along to my Soul Trader, Your Life, Your Business webinar. So Soul Trader will help you to follow your heart, your purpose, your passion. Maybe some of you even in the workplace might find that useful to help you if you're kind of thinking about where next. Anyway, that's it from me. So remember those three things: your pathway, the people, and the professional development. Take good care, and I hope to see you soon. Enjoy the season ahead.